Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aquarius. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Judgment card. Ooh. There's a lot of commotion in this reading. You're kind of giving me a sense that you're doing your own thing and the commotion is mostly around you, but it affects you somehow, but not deters you, so you keep on doing your own thing. I don't understand. But then sometimes it's directly tied up to you. So whatever this is, it could be that some changes are in place or in effect. You're manifesting something too here. So there's definitely changes in energy here for sure. Everything is contributing to your growth, to the next level, basically. So I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Starting off the reading, you get the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Seven of Wands. There's something you really don't want. You're like, no, I don't want that. Or I don't want that anymore. I don't know. But really giving me a sense of no, with a lot of stubbornness to it too. No. It's a no. Okay. I don't know what it is, but in your focus, the Knight of Cups. This is you. This is how I envisioned you kind of moving forward, whatever happens. The commotion around you, sometimes within you, but again, it doesn't take away from you and your movement forward. So, all right, that's your focus there, to keep it going, keep it moving. In the recent past, the Devil, something quite unhealthy showing up there. In your strength, the Five of Wands. Interestingly enough, the way I see that, it's kind of like, I don't care how much conflict my decisions create or my choices create. I make the best choices that I think are good for me. So it may create, all sorts of things for others or around me. I don't give a shit. So you're kind of taking that on, you're kind of like, yeah, it might happen. So still gonna stick to my guns. Okay. In the immediate future, the Star, that's your energy right there. Possibly moving forward with a lot more determination, stepping into your power, like really owning it, For the supporting energies, the Emperor, definitely you're on a mission here. I don't know what the hell you got going on, but it feels good. And it feels like you're on top of it. You're like, I'm going to make this happen, Okay. And again, another confirmation for that in the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it. It's your own manifestation. Whatever this is, you created, you're creating, you're opening up that path, energetically speaking, for yourself. You're creating this. In your hopes and fears, the King of Swords, that's a lot of determination again. For the potential outcome, the Tower. It might create some commotion, whatever this is for you. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. But man, you're not giving up. You're like, no, I made up my mind. I'm going there. I'm doing this, Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, hell yeah. For the Judgment card, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ten of Cups. And with the stubbornness that's at play too. Because, I'm a fixed sign too. I know how fixed signs can get stubborn. And you've got that stubbornness right there with you. I'm gonna do this. I think this is the path for where I need to be, where I need to go, what I need to do for myself, and nothing's gonna stop me. And it's kind of looking that way because your path clear. Around your path, all sorts of things are crashing, falling, like, ah! Nothing. It's like, I don't care. I'm going there. And the path is towards happiness. Now, I don't know if this is in regards to another person, because that kind of sometimes has a tendency to lean in that direction where, you know, yes, it's happiness for you, but you want to share it with somebody else too, possibly here. But this is coming from you. This energy of, oof, is definitely coming from you. Plus stubbornness. That's a big one in this one. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords. And let me do the Seven of Wands, because I think I know what this is. The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Empress. Alright. So energies or situations in which that kind of set you up to overthink things, to complicate things, to kind of lose yourself up in there in your mind. I feel like you're very determined to not give those attention anymore. No matter how important the person is. You know, if it's someone that's of the most importance, but something is going on that kind of makes you go crazy up here, you're like, okay, fuck this shit. I'm not engaging with this. I'm just dropping it. You know? We'll find other ways around it, but not like this. Not where we allow this to go nuts. You know, so you're getting rid of a lot of energies that bring a lot of commotion for you, which is great, especially if you can do that tied up to energies that are super important to you. I don't know how the hell you do it, but okay. But that's just a decision, an overall decision of not engaging into energies that are not beneficial for you. Once you make that decision over pretty much anything, little things at first, and then, yeah, it's doable. When it comes to going from little things to bigger things, more important things to you, you'll get there, you'll do that. So I kind of like this decision. You know, usually when I see stubbornness and I'm like, okay, something's going on here. Someone's really, but this is a good kind of stubbornness. This is the boundary kind of stubbornness. Let me do the Knight of Cups. In your focus, you get the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Magician. Man, this feels good. I don't know what the hell you're doing here. So you are manifesting, but I feel like you're still manifesting, not realizing that you're already in your own manifestation, that you keep on going, which is great. You know, keep it on until you get there. It's not a bad thing, but I feel like you don't realize that it already started for you, you know? This manifestation that you've got going on, it's already unfolding. Let me do that Devil there in the recent past. I usually, for the mid-months and monthlies, I usually skip the past because it's like, oh, okay, we don't need to know. But sometimes I get drawn to it. And with the Devil here, this is so cool. So for the Devil, you get the Queen of Swords, the Justice card, the Tower. This is very similar to how you used to do things in the past, but there's a big-ass difference this time around. Because in the past, you were showing up a little bit on the selfish side, a little bit of, I have a goal, I'm going to pursue it, I don't care what the fuck happens with whoever crosses my path. Even if they, who knows what. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Very similar to what you got going on now, but what was lacking there was your heart being open, because this time around it's shown up as being quite open. So you're kind of under the same attitude of I don't give a shit, but at the same time, if someone were to faint in front of you while you're on your path, you would stop and help them. Over there, you would probably be like, goodbye, I didn't see that, not my problem, their problem, whatever. So very, very different. Very not healthy in the past there compared to now. Because things do happen. And yes, we do have goals and a lot of stubbornness to achieve them sometimes. But, you know, where's your humanity at? Basically, sometimes it's kind of like, okay, you know, stop and smell the roses sometimes too. Even if the rose fainted. So, interesting. Let's do the Five of Wands. And another thing with this one, it feels like in the past, yeah, you wouldn't engage in energies that were trying to interfere or whatever. And right now, especially if these energies are close to you and people that mean something, you don't stop from your path, but you do assist them with whatever they need. If that conflict can be resolved, you know, and it's not deterring you from the... So it's kind of like paying a little more attention, but it's because the heart is here, from the heart perspective, from the, okay, let me stop and see if we can do something about this. You know, and I'll try and I'll give my best here, and not forgetting that I still have a goal, but let me attend to this, you know? Whereas again, in the past, it's like, oh, you're struggling with this? You know what? I struggle too. Okay, let's go. So, little nuances here and there, but pretty significant, pretty big. For the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of... Because you got the energy of self-love too. And when you love yourself, it's going to be way easier to love others in that way. And to come from that energy of, you know, open heart. And that's going to stop and pay attention to what's going on around them too. You know? So, you're bringing that energy into the game. When others are bringing conflicting energies, you're trying with that kind of an energy. And if it's not well received, I see you moving quite along, you know, being like, okay, you know, I tried. I have a goal to attend to here. So not as cutting, not as, I don't give a shit, and I really don't give a shit. A little more caring. Let's do the Star. Oh, man, you got this energy going. Like the Emperor twice, really? You're on top of it. I don't know what the hell is going on. For the Star, you get the Emperor, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. You doubt yourself sometimes too. And it's quite interesting because you're showing up in massive, massive energy of initiating something, taking things, you know, taking something and creating something out of it, you know, taking nothing and creating something out of it. Just taking charge. And that energy is massive. But you're showing me that sometimes you get at a crossroad and you're like, there's that little spark of doubt in there. But I also see you going within when that happens. You know, not falling for it, not allowing your mind to keep you stuck in there. Just kind of like, oh, okay, oh man, I lost it. Okay, breathe. Let's do this. You know, giving yourself enough time to deal with situations that seem a little, or that you feel like you lost that split second of decision making based on your intuition. I don't know where you got these energies from, but man, they feel good. And it's just a matter of setting a goal and sticking to it. And then if you've done enough healing on yourself and you're working on yourself constantly, all the energies are aligning like this. For the Emperor, you get the Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles. There's somebody else here by your side while you're doing this. You're not by yourself here. I'm not sure how physically present they are, though, by your side as you go through this. But they're there. Almost like lurking in the shadows. And now that your heart is open, I feel like you're more willing to accept that and to understand that and to see that. Even if you don't see it, you know? I don't know who this is. But there's someone here. Always in your shadow here while you go through this. Let's do the Magician. In the hidden energies, you get the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands. Whoever this is, it almost feels like you're creating this path or whatever you're creating here for the both of you. Yeah, it's you, primarily. And again, it feels like the main energy is you in this one. But somewhere in the background of all of this, for whoever this is as well. So they're with you there. Okay. King of Swords, in your hopes and fears. The World card, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant. You're also closing a major cycle here, which I feel like it's possibly that one there in the past, where it feels like you're not identifying with that anymore, even though it's very similar. Oh man, this is so freaking funny, because you're showing me the two versions of you, the one that acted this way and the one that acts this way. And for the most part, they're showing up quite the same. There's subtle differences to this new energy that makes it look very different, opposite extremes, basically. So you're showing me them together and they look the same, and then you're looking at that and you're like, that feels like it's not even me anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean it's the same? But you know that it's not the same, because I know it's not the same. I see the energies here. And you know as well, that's why you're saying that. But visually speaking, if you were to look at the energies, they look exactly the same. And you're like, was that me? Really? Wow, that feels like a lifetime ago. Like, that's not even me. You're doing the same thing, just different. You know? Very different approach. So, I don't know, it's quite interesting. But there's a lot of healing on top of it, so it's understandable. But yeah, some cycle is closing off too for you. Let me do the Tower. The Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so an obstacle, a big obstacle is coming along the way here for you. You may encounter those, and I see you encountering them and dealing with them, as I said, you know, stopping and asking and being like, okay, let's see if we can take care of this. There's a big one coming up there. It feels like it's holding you back, like it's stopping you or preventing you from where you need to go, from your own journey that you're on right now. But it's not doing that. It's just that because the energies are so massive, it's going to feel like it's probably going to require more time and energy on your part. And because of that, you might interpret it as, okay, this is in the way, you know? I don't see you being pissed off, though. I don't see you taking it like that, like, oh, this is in the way. I don't see great energies attached to it in the sense of how it's going to affect you, but I still see you, you know, coming out of it and still pursuing your goal. Very passionate soul, actually. It's just, this is great energy. Keep on going with it. Just know that at times there's going to be obstacles along the way, or situations that you may have to deal with that may feel at times that they're disrupting your path, which they're not. Again, they may need a little more time and a little more energy. Ooh. From the universe, you get the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords. You're still in this energy that the reading opened up with. Remember what I told you there? Energies that are kind of fucking with your head and keep you stuck and not feeling good about yourself, and bringing or helping bring out a lot of insecurity and fear and things like that. It's not that you're healing that. It's not that you're not healing that on the side, but you're deciding that whatever comes my way that makes me feel like that, I'm not going to allow it here. You're not yet, well, you're just stepping into this process with what the universe has given me here. Because you're telling me, well, the universe is telling me that things still get to you here. And you're showing me in the reading there that you're not going to let that happen anymore. So you're probably at that flip of, okay, why the hell should I give my energy to this? It's pointless. But for now, you're still giving it, so. And it's coming through as it's something that you did in the past, so it's part of the cycle that's probably closing off. Let's do the Native Spirit Oracle card for you. Ego Medicine. All right. Card meaning. Profound connection to the Creator and the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you or to others. This is the time to face fear and overcome it. Your native spirit wants you to know. If the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you, you are the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator. Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. The journey. Go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. That's a nice one. I might do that meditation. It's cool. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.